Hi friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. Today we're going to be talking about Pango. Many of you may have heard me talking about Pango Books over the last few months, and some have asked in the comments, what is Pango Books and how do you use it? And I've had a lot of questions about Pango Books, so I thought, you know what, let's just take a video and talk about Pango Books, why I use it, what it is, how I use it, all that jazz. I'm not sure how all this is going to work. I'm just going to do my best. So right now I'm going to talk through everything, and I may be able to put some screenshots here or share my screen. I film on my phone and I also do Pango on my phone. So I'm not sure how all that's going to work, but let me talk through what is Pango, how I use it, all that jazz. So Pango Books is an app / website. It also has a website where readers can post books for sale and you can go and buy them. Used books, most often used books. Every once in a while there's new ones on there as well. You can search for specific titles or find people that you like to follow and just check out their shop. So I have created a shop on Pango. It will be linked down below. And all of the books that I unhaul, when I unhaul from my shelves, now the first thing I do is put them onto Pango. I used to do sales on Instagram, and I often still will take books to a secondhand bookstore where I can exchange books for credits, all that kind of stuff. I still do, but Pango is kind of my first stop now. It's pretty easy to use. You set up an account and it's free. There's no cost for it. And you can just shop. Actually, I don't even know if you need to set up an account as a buyer. You might need to because you set up your payment and all that stuff right in the website. But I'm going to go ahead and upload a few books that I'm ready to unhaul into my shop and show you how that all works, hopefully. And it's how easy it really is to do. I'm going to try to record my screen as I do it. And then I'll show you my shelf of books where I put all my Pango books. And I will say that from the time this video goes out, for 1 week, I'm going to keep these books available on the shop. And then I'm going to go through and take off books that have been in the shop for a really long time and take them to Second and Charles, because some of these books have been up in the shop for over 6 months, and it's just time for me to move on to plan B. And I do have a library sale coming up this weekend that I will probably add some more to the shop as well. But whenever this video goes live, for another week, I'll have the shop open, and then I might shut it down for a couple days. You do have the options to do that. I do have quite a few books in my Pango shop. I have over 100 books, but I know other people have 3 or 4 books. There's no minimum of how many books you need to post. If you just have 1 or 2 books that you're trying to get rid of, Pango is a good option for that. You set your own cost for what you want to sell the books for. Pango handles shipping and it handles all the financial side of things. So I just pick a kind of an arbitrary number. I try to keep mine on the cheaper end because I know shipping is going to be attached to that as well. And you can set up sales. I know during Black Friday, I did a no shipping. If you spend a certain amount, you don't have to pay shipping. I'm going to set up a 20% off everything sale for this coming week. Try to get some more movement on the books in the shop. I do use boxes from Amazon and packages, like envelopes from Amazon that come. I save them to reuse for Pango, so I'm recycling. I've only a couple times had to go and purchase brand new shipping materials. I did have to go get some mailing tape. Pango, when you sell a book, Pango will immediately send you an email and a label to print out. And I just cut that label out and tape it onto the package and get it in the mail. If it is just one book, it can go in those blue mailboxes. If it's a package, you could just drop it off inside the post office. It's very, very easy. You can leave it on your porch for your mailman as well, or with your mail. My mailman is my mail person walks the neighborhood, so I don't leave packages here for them to have to carry. I take them to the post office, but it's pretty self-explanatory, I think. But I'm going to walk you through how I put books up for sale on Pango. Let's see if I can do this right. All right, first things first. I've moved over to the couch and I have a stack of books here. I do take my pictures right here on the couch because I like to have this black background, but I have all these books to post as well as that stack right there. So I'm going to go ahead and get posting, and I'll show you how that works too. So when I go to sell a book, I take a picture of the cover, and then I take a picture of or I just scan the ISBN number, the barcode that's on the back, and most of the information will get input when I scan the barcode. And then I just double check all of that the title is correct, the author is correct. I add hashtags. Usually I just use the recommended hashtags. Occasionally I will add my own, and I put in the retail price, and I put in the price that I'm asking. I put in the condition. All of those things are prompted there for you, and you put all that in. And usually I do $8 for hardcovers, $6 for YA hardcovers or paperbacks, like adult paperbacks, and then $4 for middle grade paperbacks. I can always adjust those prices. I can always adjust those prices later. I will take extra pictures of a book if, like, I have one that I had to post where the dust jacket is sliced. The book itself is not in any damaged at all, but I took an extra picture to just show that little bit of damage. If there's a book that I have, usually the books that I get are in perfect condition, so I always put excellent or like new. But I do put good if it's a little bit older, or if some of the corners are crinkled a little bit or whatever, I'll put good condition. And then I post them, and then I could just click make another listing. I had 22 books, I believe, and it just took me about 20 minutes to put them all on Pango, so it doesn't take very long. I'm in the flow of it because I've done it a lot, so it might have taken me a little longer when I first started posting books. But then when you go to somebody's page, I also took a screenshot of my Pango Books page, where you can filter books by the books that are most liked by other people, by the oldest ones that are on there, price low to high or high to low. There are different ways that you can filter how you see somebody's listings. And you can also search. I didn't record this, but you can also search for specific books, like I said before. And I think that's pretty much it. I have, thankfully, shelves right now where I can keep all of my Pango books. So these ones that I just included will go out to those shelves, so you can see that here. I'm getting ready to clear these off and take a whole bunch to Second and Charles. Whenever I put this video live, I will start a sale on my Pango shop so that you can have a little discount, because I'm trying to move product so that I can clear it out and start fresh in a little bit. I hope that this was helpful. If you did have any questions about Pango, I love Pango books. I unfortunately haven't collected any cash from them. You have the option when you sell books to use those Pango bucks to buy new books, Pango bucks to buy new books, or you can put in your bank account information and have the money sent to you. I have chosen to use all of my Pango earnings to get new books, but I need to stop that. I need to stop that and get some of the money that comes back to me in actual cash used for other things. I do find that the amount that I get back is better than what I get back at a used bookstore, where I take books to get store credit. I usually get more from Pango than I do from those used bookstores, so that's just something to know. I think that their buyback is, or their kickback is, pretty decent. I don't know what the percentages are. I've never figured it all out or looked up what those percentages are. But yeah, I hope that that's helpful as far as what is Pango and how I use it, and how you might use it to get rid of some of your books that you no longer want. It's just an option. It's out there. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to chat with you about Pango or about getting rid of your books. How do you unhaul books? If you do unhaul books, how do you do it? Do you have a system or a typical way that you like to pass along your books? Let me know. I would love to chat with you about that. And I think that's going to be it for me today. I would love to chat with you in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to talking with you in another video very soon. Bye.